Alright, hello everyone. My name is Kadi, and today is the 25th of March. I'm currently in this MES trade. Let me put on stop right here. So stop. Let me just switch. So stop. Okay. Whoa, wait. I'm buying. Okay, yeah, we're good. Okay, so the trade is, let me go here. What? Oh, that shit confused me. I was like, what? Wait, how the fuck? I forgot that they have trading view as well. So I took it, I just pressed it. So I took it, cancel. Oh, I thought that was like a way. Okay, so let me just put the one right here. Okay, so the reason why I took this trade is because on the 5-minute we have bullish structure. Price tapped into this high probability demand zone. We had a wick rejection, no candles closed within the zone. We have the EMAs all lined up that indicates bullish structure. This is just 5 minutes. Like, I did not oh, she could add a stop loss. I did not I didn't check the 1 hour, and now that I'm checking the 1 hour, I'm like, oh yeah, I probably should have checked the 1 hour. But price is still bullish, but we are very high, so I could see this possibly being an L, especially with a candle like that, depending on how everything goes. But you know, we're following 5-minute structure. That's my entry time frame. So if this is an L, my account balance would get down to approximately 704 with everything, commissions and fees and all that stuff. It's an $18, what's it, $18.75, basically a $19 trade. I just kind of included like commissions and fees because that should be crazy, and it'd be taking a lot of my profits. So I don't really like to take small trades. Like, I could definitely have gone in on 2 contracts on this. It would have upped the risk though, and that's something I don't know if I would be willing, because that would have been like a good $38, which would be a lot more proper than 19, sorry. But that's only assuming that we win, and I always like to assume that I'm gonna lose. So yeah, so account is gonna be down to 704. Kind of a bummer because it's like, damn, but at least even after commissions and fees, I'll still be in the 700 club. I think that's like, for my psyche, that is psychologically the thing that matters the most to me, is, you know, losing a trade but still being a part of the 700. Sorry, I got distracted. So yeah, we'll just see how this plays out. This was the first trade that I seen. It is 7:20. Break of the candle happened at 7:15. I got in here because I was on the wrong fucking chart, and I was like, why is this chart not moving, bro? It doesn't look like anything like I'm seeing. I'm like, is it frozen? I went back in, and then I realized, like, oh, you know, okay, like yeah, right, it's a new rollover, like, yeah, okay. So I didn't know that. Let me just add this stop loss. It don't matter. Yeah, I think we, like, looking at it, like, I think the idea is right. I think the placement of it may not be the best, only because we're like really high, and I feel like price, you know, may want to come down. Of course, we know we do have liquidity right here. We have liquidity up here as well. So price, if it wants to keep and remain on its like bullish structure, it has, you know, some reason to, but it could very well just as easily, you know, come down to fill in these gaps. So, I mean, just looking at these wicks, I'm reading price action right now, and based off of this candle, it's kind of like it kind of wants to flop. You know, it kind of low-key wants to flop, but I mean, it really just shows rejection off of the 13 EMA. That's what I'm looking, but it doesn't really show that much upside potential for price. It really just depends on how these candles close. We have I was about to say 130 minutes. We have a minute and 30 left with this candle, so I think, you know, this candle or the next one can probably paint us the story of where price wants to go, depending on how it closes. Is, for me, the most important thing, because the candle can go all the way up, just like this candle, literally, bruh, just like this candle. I was looking at this, I was just like, oh, okay, that's a big move, strong move, but look at how it closed, bro, all the way down here like a hammer. And it's like, the candle looked good until it closes. I'll see what it do. Look at this, look at that rejection. We got 43 seconds left, looking exactly like this candle right now, or it was. So candle closures matter, because it paints the full story. I don't care, like, you know, I don't really care too much about how it looks when it's just getting printed, unless if it's like a bullish candle all the way down. But even that, like we saw here, can go down and close as like a pin bar or like a doji. So 14 seconds left of this candle. I would like for it to close above my entry, you know, that would be sweet, because my entry is looking like a resistance area. Oh my god, that looks horrible. It closed exactly like the other one, bro. This shows me that there is strong sellers in this area that's keeping down the price, and buyers seems to try to block it, but the sellers is really here right now. So we really just got to see about this 13 EMA. We just really got to see if they want to look out for us or not. It don't matter. So yeah, it's not looking the best. It's not looking good. We are very high, so if this one is an L, I mean, I'm not happy, but it is what it is. I'm gonna put an alert for right here. I just kind of want to roam a little bit. Just want to see what other places are doing. Other people are doing. Okay, so I was and then here I'm at Q. It's kind of like consolidating. If this trade loses, I might take another trade later in the day, depending on how market conditions look like. I will not trade outside of my session, only the white session only. So that means anytime between until 11 a.m. That is the cutoff. I don't care about if something happens at 11:05. If something happens, no, I am gone. I am dead and gone. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. So right now it looks good, but again, we gotta wait for a candle closure. We have 3 minutes left on this candle. I'm not happy unless something hits TP. Okay. So I think as far as emotions go, since this trade is really nothing, like it's like $18, $19 trade, I feel a lot more easy, but I also, of course, remember that day when I took an $18 loss and then lost at the end of the day $102 because I just wasn't satisfied with losing that amount, because it was like, oh, I only lost $18, like that's not bad at all. Like, who's gonna be complaining like that? I should trade more. I should continue trading. Yeah, I don't know, but I just don't want to live that life anymore, as in, you know, just feeling like that. Well, it was fear of missing out, because I took an L and that was a day where we were all on the live call waiting for a gold demand, and the thing happened after our live trade session, but it didn't happen after 11 a.m. But then, like, when the trade actually took place and, you know, price gave break it a candle and everything, I wasn't in a position where I could take the trade. And seeing, you know, other people eat from that trade because it hit TP, and me not being in that trade at all and also losing previously, it made me feel like I wanted to be involved in the market. I wanted to make some money in the market. I wanted to just, you know, be a part of the same feeling as like the other people in the chat are, because it's like I'm happy for them, and I also want to be happy myself and say that I did similar things like them. And it bit me. That shit bit the fuck out of me, because I lost in total that day $102. Imagine going from losing only 18 to 102. That shit is so embarrassing, because it's literally online for me to remember forever and forever and forever. But, you know, I'm just grateful for that moment, because it allowed me to see just how much people can play a role, and how like seeing other people be successful makes you want to be successful. And that's just the kind of person that I am, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But I think when you let it affect you to a point where you're making decisions because of other people and not because of what is best for you, that's when it can get kind of, you know, not too good for you, toxic sometimes, because you'll be doing stuff that regular you wouldn't even do, but jealous you or envious you, or the you that wants to be a part with the people, that person is going to get you in some mayhem, get you in some drama, period. Get you in some drama. So I don't know. Price looks pretty good right here. We got a nice bullish candle closure, but obviously no one is happy until price hit TB. Till price hits TB. It's so crazy that I have TradingView on here, and may I just say, the way I thought, so there's a $19 fee, and that kind of makes sense. So I'm trying to make a little bit more, which is psychologically kind of fucked up, because it's like there's a $19 fee that happens every month, and for some reason they want to take it out of my trading account rather than my bank account. I would prefer just my bank account, get your $20 and go, but like, this is a small ass account, so you taking any money from me other than the money that I'm taking away is very inconvenient. So I will try to see if I can get that, you know, worked out, because ain't no money on my card or my bank account, or like, you see this, like, hold on, 738. We're just in a little bit of profit, so 738. But come on now, like, come on now, it don't matter. Yeah, sir, it is 7:31 right now. So yeah, like, honestly, getting dressed as we speak, just to be a little bit more prepared for today than compared to other days. Let me move that arrow. No, you know, interesting enough, I don't know if maybe I wasn't logged in, but I was just saying, it's interesting how I'm getting this thing from TradingView, like I can like close the position and stuff. I don't remember ever having this before, but maybe perhaps I wasn't logged into my account. I was also in a trade, but I just find that interesting, because I pressed buy on Iron Beam, not TradingView. You know, it's so funny because I connected this originally with with TradingView, my Iron Beam account, and they were taking the $19 out, and I was like, is that because I'm using TradingView? Like, literally, I'm thinking like, because because like I'm using TradingView, I'm thinking like the $19 fee is because of me, but it's really just Iron Beam's stuff, like fee stuff. I don't know, like clearing stuff, the other fees and the platform fees. It's something like market data and I think platform fees. Ugh, I pay. I'm a little bit jittery. Not jittery. I think I'm a lot more calmer. Like my heart is really like chill, and it's because it's only $19 at risk. If I use 2 contracts, this would be 38. It'd be a little bit more money. And I honestly now, obviously because it's going in my direction, I wish I put 2 contracts on this, like, but I'm not gonna complain about a possible dub. Sorry, I don't want to. It didn't hit TP. It still didn't hit TP. Still didn't hit TP. It's like on the crevice of it, but it still didn't hit it. So just be aware, it might reverse on us, but it just didn't hit TP, so I'm not gonna close. It needs to go past my TP in order for me to want to close. Because it didn't hit TP. I just instantly became a fucking robot. I was like, it didn't hit TP. I am not satisfied. TP was not hit. I will not close because TP did not get hit. Now it's like, damn, should I have closed? Like, should I have just closed? Like, dang. Like, I wanted it to go higher because TP did not get hit. It just kind of like was on the crevice of it, but it didn't hit it. And if it did, it was too quick enough for me to actually get the thing that I wanted. So I'm just here. We'll see how this candle forms. If it completely reverses, yeah, like we're probably fucked. But okay. Are you gonna? Okay. I was like, it took forever. Let me take this off. Okay. I feel better now. I was like, it did not hit TP. TP was not hit. No. Okay. Okay, so that's that trade. So we're at 755 on the account. I was here before, but then they took, bruh. Wait, I'm trying to think. Yo, I was here before 755, and then they took away mad amount of money because I lost on a trade that I barely saw, but it's like whatever, like I lost. If I lost, I lost. But it's like, yeah, so the account's at 755 right now. Okay, like I don't know if this is the end of the day. This will be the end of the day if there is no good trade, and it has to be ticking all the boxes, and it has to be within the white session. If it's not ticking all the boxes, and what I mean by all the boxes, I mean a high probability setup, EMA's got to be lined up like really nicely, tough. Because it could be from any of my strategies, and my strategies are, my main one is supply and demand, high probability. And then the next one is support and resistance. Also like a clean zone, fresh one. And then depending on the size of the candle, a breakout. Okay, those are like the 3 strategies that I am currently looking at the most. The breakout, I'm not too familiar with it, so I'm not going to just take a breakout at any kind of time. I will prefer to take it if there's a double bottom or a double top scenario happening. Those are my preferred ones. And it's coming from like the bottom end of it and the 13 EMA, you know, it closes above. That's the strategy in general, but just telling myself that if the criteria for me to take those trades are there and everything is lining up and I lose and it is within my risk, which is $80 per trade, if those are checking the boxes and it's really good, I will then take a trade and deal with any losses that come from it, like a champ or somebody that, at least because I predefined this and before anything happened, so there should be no surprises as long as I am managing my risk, and that is the most important part. Okay, well, that is the end of this video so far. I will let you know if I end up taking any trades, because this was only $19 or $16 or whatever, so it's not that much. So if there's anything more that the markets want to give, I'll try to be there as best as possible. But if not, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and take care. All right, bye. If I am coming back, you know it's nothing good. And that is exactly what today was. Bro, I swear to you, not doing this on purpose, but I am doing this on purpose. I have I'm doing this on purpose. I'm like, I don't want to, but I'm doing this on purpose. It's just so funny because how did we start the day? We started the day on MES, right? That trade right there, so you can see by the executions, and that was great, right? We got our 1-to-1. It went for higher, maybe like a 1-to-3. That was great. I saw that, I was like, damn, but whatever, because it was, I think, a $16 win. I wasn't satisfied, and so what happened? I decided to keep on trading. So let's go to MES, which is, oh, we're on MES. Okay, let's go to gold, which is what we see here. Okay, first trade. Really trying to think about this. First trade, I go for a sell. Let's bar replay this because it's honestly ridiculous. I go in for a sell right here in this area. Now, the reason why I go in for a sell is because I've been backtesting a lot and I've seen this kind of play before, and so I thought that I was gonna eat and catch it, but I just caught an L. That's really all I caught. So I mean, like, hold on, I'm just doing this for my sanity, and it wasn't. So I don't know how, I don't know why, but or just is just what I wanted to see. But but honestly, it's kind of hard. I thought that this supply zone right here wasn't tapped in. So in general, price has been going for bullish structure. Price has been going for like buys and stuff like that. And then it had this huge drop off. When I saw it having like the drop off, like a huge drop off, I was like, okay, I've seen this play before as far as back testing goes. I would really like for it to, you know, go back and retest a key level. So my initial key level was here around this area, but obviously it closed below that, above that, so I canceled it, and then I marked up this what I thought was a untapped supply zone. So I was looking at it as a high probability supply zone, and I was looking at, okay, price has been bullish, but with this move, price has broken structure, and so just based off of my back testing, usually price likes to break structure, come down, and then retest, and then come back down. But I will say what is different about this one is that it had that huge move down without any retracement to whether it be at this level or this level. So that was another thing that's different. And yeah, I mean, and then this is the part that's like bruh to me, because I'm like bruh. If you check the 1 hour, this is so funny. Look, what does that look like? It looks like an untapped high probability demand zone on the 1 hour. And the EMA is right there. And I don't look at the 1 hour because I'm just focused on the 5 minute, but just like looking at it, I'm like, bruh, like later after I got out of the trade, I'm like, bruh, we are in a 1 hour supply, demand and everything. And obviously I got stopped out. So this candle right here was the only candle that like I was like, okay, it looked kind of good. That's a nice bearish candle. The fuck, like it looked kind of good. Yeah, no. Like no. And then yeah, so let me exit out of that. And then so the next trade I take, because I lost that trade, but I don't even know how much I lost, but I was like, I don't know, I can't even remember my thought process through it all. Wait, hold on. But I think it was more so like I got stopped out of this, and I think it was like worth $30. So I was just like, okay, that's not that bad. And then I was trying to make back my money, to be honest, right? And so I was just like, okay, price is bullish. All right, so I use this as a key level just based off of this zone right here. And I was just like, okay, price had a really nice rejection. Price tapped it. And the same candle that tapped it also gave us a break of the candle. So I went in for that buy. I get stopped out, as you can see right there. And then I take another trade after this one. And this is my 4th trade. I take another trade, as you can see by the arrow, in this area. And this trade, pure gambling. Pure gambling. I saw price. Oh, and another thing that I should have looked at was, or that I noticed, but I didn't care, was that price was going bullish, which is true. Price had this high demand zone and it just completely disrespected it. So I'm thinking like, oh, it's just trying to tap into this area to then, go to upside. But even in that moment, I was like, price is bullish and it broke structure. Interesting. Like I had that. I was like, interesting. But yeah, I still went for it, and I thought that price was gonna stop me out to then go into the high probability demand zone that I saw. And when I saw that kind of rejection right here, I was like, oh my god. But anyway, before that, I literally got into this trade with a sell, put my stop loss right here, like around here, this area, put my stop loss up here, and I just like, I took it down to like, yeah, like right here, like around here or something like that. So yeah, obviously I made back the money I lost on both 2 trades that I took previously, and then some, like maybe like $10. So I'm up like $10 of the day. But it was the fact that I really just like, all of this started because I wasn't content with the amount of money that I made. And so initially my rule was just like, if I take a small trade like that, I'm not trading after, because this is the second time where I've been in that situation and something like this has happened, and I'm just not content. And then I was thinking about it. I was just like, oh, you know what I can do, rather than saying like, if I make a small win, just don't trade. I realized that I could just put 2 contracts on rather than 1, so I can double the money, and my $16 wins will be $32 wins, right? Or $32 losses, just because you know, $30 is like a good amount for me to make. Like, I feel okay with that. Like, it's obviously, it's not like, oh my God, but like if I lost $30 in one day, I'd probably be like, okay, like, pack it up. Let's pack it up. Especially if it was $40, I'd be like, let's pack it up. Let's pack it up. For the most part, depending on the market situation, but it's just like, yeah, this is the second week, so from now on, if it's like, oh, it's only $14, I will put 2 contracts on. I don't know if I can do that with my account size, but if I can, I will certainly. And if I can't, then I will take that $14 loss or win and call it a day. So that is my rule. Like, I don't have, like, the thing about me is, like, I didn't have this stuff set, or so I'm upset with myself because this should not be happening. But, you know, more so it's like I didn't really have these guidelines, and that's kind of why I'm happy about today, because it's days like this where you create more rules for yourself to follow, because you're kind of in this like, I don't really know. But then the more you go and more experiences, and the more you have like something like this happen to you, you're like, okay, let me put some railings put some railings on the side, because like without any, I'm swerving. I'm looking like squeezed through traffic. I'm cutting up, but it's not good. It's not good. Like, this today was really dicey. I really gambled because I just kind of had a feeling, and just based off of price action, just how it wasn't looking good for buys anymore. I just had a feeling that price wanted to kind of go down, even though it was a bullish structure. But it really breaking that structure and making a new just making a low past that demand zone made me start thinking like, okay, this might go down. And I impulsively press sell. I was just like, let me do it. Like, I literally, like, I was just like, I pressed sell and I put the stop loss, and I was just like, I'm gonna go with it on my day. And then I was like, yo, like, what am I doing? Literally, like, what am I doing? But yeah, so I took 4 trades today. I haven't done that in a very long time. I wrote it in my journal. Yeah, this is all due to rejection, greed, mainly just not being able to be satisfied with smaller amounts of money, because I know other people are making more. I know that I can make more, and because I know that this trade to other people made them more money, and that's why I just felt unsatisfied. Because it's like, you're trading, you work so hard, and then you get to the charts and you're profiting $16 from it. Like, obviously, you know, this stuff can build, and $16 can easily become $100, but it's like, you mentally seeing that, like, it just doesn't help you feel content. For me, it doesn't help me feel content. Like waking up, you know, 6:30. I don't wake up 6:30 for trading, but I do for work. But on my trading days, you know, I wake up and I make sure that I'm on the charts before 7 o'clock, and, you know, every day, and I'm just here waiting. So it's just the fact that, like, you wait, and you stay patient for a good setup to come. And when that good setup comes and you're only making $16 from it, it's just like, bro, like, granted, I just made $16, and it took, I didn't even check how long it took to make that amount of money. How much? He was here. Wait. Let me put my short position. Tap in. Okay. Break it a candle. Give me a 1-to-1 real quick. Okay. 1-to-1. How long let's just count it here. So it was a 20-minute trade. Okay, I'll say like 25-minute trade. So not long at all. So in 25 minutes, I made $16 an hour. I mean, $16, which I was about to say, which some people make in an hour. So, you know, it's all about perspective, but also at the same time, it's really all about money to me. Like, bro, like, it's just, it's so funny because I know that, it's not about the money, because that same trade could have well have been $1,600 if my account size could actually withhold that kind of risk. Like, it's not about the money, it's about the trades that you're taking. And I know that, but it's all I'm seeing. Oh yeah, okay, I remember from my journal. It was like, all that probabilities and thinking it's just this one trade or one trade of many, like, it ran out the window. Absolutely ran out the window. All I could think about was this trade and this trade only, and I just had tunnel vision, and I wasn't able to take myself out of my current position and be like, hey kitty, like, I understand that this is $16 and it's not something to really be excited about, but guess what, you won, you followed all of your rules, like, you're a winner, you won. Like, you don't need to prove anything, you don't have to do anything. Like, just remember that you're going to be trading Thursday and Friday, and then the next Tuesday, then the next Thursday and Friday, and then the next one, and then the next one to come. Like I genuinely don't remember that there will be more trades in the future. There will be more opportunities for me to make more money. Every day I don't know what I'm going to make. And that's why, I always want the most at any given moment. But it's like, it's funny that I'm growing an account, but I forget that growing an account requires for you to make profits on top of profits on top of profits, right? It's not just like a one and done kind of thing, and then boom, we're at our goal. Like, no, you build on it. And it's like, I just don't have that mentality because the numbers are small. Now, here's the thing. When it gets into the $25 to $50, $80 range, I'm okay. Maybe let me not lie. When I get to the $30 to $80 range, then I feel happy. Win or loss. Like, I don't want to lose $80, but it's just like, I could have made $80. So it's like, yeah. But it's just like so difficult for me to kind of get behind my own self and drag me out of a bad situation, like over trading. Oh my god, bro, this shit is just like, again, like, I watch YouTubers and talk about all this stuff, and it's just so easy to be like, oh, well, you should have did that, or why didn't you do that? Oh my gosh, they're so dumb. Like, oh my gosh, look at them. And then it's like, look at me doing the exact same stuff, like, just not the professional trader that I will become. But every trader kind of has to go through this in order for them to become somebody who's worthy of, actually getting some income from these markets, and, I don't like to pat myself on the back. I don't like to give myself praise, but, I acknowledge that I have been improving with my trading, and I've seen it just by simply looking at my P&L. Now, of course, we know not every trade was smart, and how my P&L looks is not through the best circumstances for some of the trades, but just like today. But it's like, at least I'm still doing it, right? Like you win and lose, everything can be perfect, and you can still lose. So the fact that, I took 4 trades today and I still managed to get it back to somehow, like, basically break even for the day, it's a blessing. I know the commission and fees is about to kill my account, bro. We're at $750 on the account. Originally was $755, but through our events, I lost. So I took a trade, and then I just remember losing $58, so my account was down to $680. And then I think I took another trade after that. I don't remember how much that cost. And then I took, another trade. And then the last trade that I took was what got me back into positive for the day. So commission and fees, the account is at like $750 right now. So last time I took like a crazy amount of trades, it was like $17, $19. So I'm gonna do 30. I'm gonna do $35 because every time I try to overestimate and be like, oh yeah, let me overestimate so that whatever number I check on my statement feels a lot better than, you know, what I thought. Bro, they be over, like I be underestimating when I find that statement because it's like, oh no, I'm like $5 short from what they actually put. So I'm putting $35 in commission and fees because I took 4 trades today, and I think the highest one I got was like $17, and I don't know how many trades I took that day. So I don't care. I'm putting double the amount so that, you know, no surprises. And bro, watch it be $38 in commission and fees. I'm gonna be so upset. You know what? Fuck it. 750 minus 40. I don't care. Because I'm so pressed. Well, I already know the answer, but just to see the number. 710. So $710 is our current account. What the fuck? $710 is our current account balance. So yeah. Sucks, but we got Thursday and we got Friday. I'm so glad that I don't trade Wednesdays because it gives me some time to kind of like stay away from the charts and just forward test and not have that ability. But you know, it's like I really want to, I will get better. You know, it's moments like these where you really, you know, you're able to confront yourself on the things that you're not doing right. And it's really a matter of you, a matter of like whether or not you want that life that you say that you want. Because if you want that life that you say that you want, you will do the things that are needed. And, you know, I may not know all the stuff that I need to do, but as of right now, creating more rules, understanding myself, and, you know, still believing in myself even through the hardest parts, I know that that is what will make me become the consistently profitable trader that I know that I will become. So that is the end of this video. If I have another day like this, I will literally like, bro, now we have 2 days on both on a Tuesday. It's funny enough. Now we have 2 days. So it's like, if this happens again, no excuses. There's no excuses. So I'm going to remind myself again. If I am predetermining my risk and I see that it's like a $14, $15, $18 trade, I will put 2 contracts on that bitch. 2 contracts. Let me just, because, you know, me, math. I'm off. Yeah, for sure. 2 contracts on that. 14 times 2. Again, I don't feel like it. $28. Sure. 2 contracts, bro. Hold on, I just wanted to. Yeah, 2 contracts. For sure, 2 contracts. 11. And if it's $10, bro, 3 contracts, bro. Because it's not giving me money that I want to see. And so I just want to trade more and look at what it did to my account. So I'd rather just take the initial hit of me being on 2 contracts. So if I was on 2 contracts today and I made 16, it would have been a $32 loss. And I definitely would not be continuing to trade like how I did if I lost that amount of money up front. So if it's small trade, 2 contracts, 2 or 3 contracts depending on the size. 3 contracts if it's like $11 or under, because that's only gonna be $22. And I don't know how I feel, like especially if it's like 7, yeah, no, we're gonna put like 3 contracts on that if the risk is 7. Yeah, I don't even know if my account can actually do contracts like that. I normally just stick to 1 contract. But yeah, but these are the rules that I'm gonna make for myself. Gonna put more money into my risk for those kinds of setups because I cannot have situations like this ever again. Period. Like, no. Like, why am I taking 4 setups, bro? 4 setups. And 1 that didn't even make sense. The rest, I'll give. I'll like, okay, I get you. But one didn't even make sense. That's the hard part about it. All right, that's it. Yeah.